What's that?
It's a Wahlberg's eagle. It's got a very distinctive little crest of feathers on its head. Just the size tells you it's a Wahlberg's.
No run.
I suspect it might have. Much like the kudu when the waterbuck has its baby, it separates. Flies are bothering them. Yeah, we have, it's... They too have been inside the motor wallows. On a hot day like, on a hot day like today, you can almost expect them to spend much of the time just sleeping in the mud, or find a shady spot and get beneath the trees. I know the name. We shall tell each other. We should tell each other what they mean and what they don't mean, and whether they're submissive, whether they're not submissive, those sort of things. Nice one. As someone once said to me, they've probably got the longest optical nerves in the world. Their eyes are way down there, the brain is between the ears, so they've got to... Yeah. The urge gets them. Culture that their great grandparents were wrong, so people are being pragmatic. About 2 centimeters a year or so, 2.5 centimeters a year. That's usually how much it grows back. You see how these birds...
So are they putting them to sleep and sawing them off?
No.
They're not.
No, they're not. It's this whole demand, people are saying, okay, sure, we control the supply of rhino horns, but who's going to ensure that poaching doesn't happen in other countries? I think for South Africa's point of view, we say, we're fine, we can help. You see the Burchell starlings following behind? They're catching the insects, which the rhinos then pick up. Here comes another oxpecker. Massive heads, eh? Shit. Yeah.
It's so big.
Yeah.
It's just so big.
Yeah.
I wonder if in 1,000 years they'll still be around.
Oh yeah. I think so. They don't look too concerned. Yeah, I heard somebody once describe these things as having 24 different colours on them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Unlike the sort of spider monkeys. It's the largest hornbill in the world, ground hornbill. And there must be some sort of courtship display going on. The female hornbill has a touch of blue on the red wattle there. The male...
They've got beautiful green eyes.
They're exceptionally long-lived birds. These things will live for. Yeah, I wouldn't even begin to be able to explain that sort of that display. It could be a courtship display. I'd imagine that to be it. They're actually trying to breed them in captivity and then release them into the wild. As I said, not so long
You
ago.
let them walk up to our car in the park.
Yeah, not so long ago, Kim Wallace, he's supposed to have done a movie on these birds, and he for several weeks he was habituating the birds to him, and he was walking behind them. He actually got to the stage where he was walking with the birds, filming them. They walk on their tiptoes through open areas like this, and this is one of the habitat requirements. Short grass areas. You often see them after you.
They're playing in the water there. Oh yeah, they just sit on
What will often do is that they will go up to the buffalo and eat the ticks off them. Defecate in the water, they urinate in the water, and they drink the water. This is one of the worst things about them, because one of them is disease, suddenly all of them get disease. It was regular. Have a good little baby. And they spend the longest in the water. So bacterial infection would be so big inside those waterfalls that they were the ones that... Yeah. It's like this. Good thing about the wind is it blows the insects away. That's how quickly they tend to recover. Shame, the other day we saw one being born and 4 hours later being killed. The thing is though, horns like that, it's not as though they're suddenly there. They don't develop just like overnight. Yeah. It's a slow growth, so their muscles and things tend to adapt to it as they go. The little baby's winning too. Take that. You see that scar on her shoulder?
Yeah.
That's from a filarial parasite. A parasite spread by mosquitoes or some blood-sucking fly, and that's an area where it's on the shoulder, a place which isn't easy to chase insects away from. And you're going to get these blood-sucking. And this worm goes in, this parasite goes into that. And it manifests itself later on as this huge big, that's a healed one, that's cured already. You'll see quite a few of them have these already healed scars on them. But in its worst form, it looks like someone's taken a big lump of steak off the side of this buffalo. It's a horrendous sight. The oxpeckers will nibble away at it. Yeah, there was a terrapin in there. I saw it move away. And I tell you, these terrapins will go there. The tortoise, and I've seen buffalo come down to drink. The terrapins go directly towards them, and they eat the parasites off the buffalo.
Do they? I disturbed everybody.
Buffalo can be reactive like this. Years and years ago, we had it was one of the big banking groups came out to Mala for a few days to take one photograph for their annual report. And they wanted a photograph of a Land Rover with people standing up in the Land Rover and animals around them. Flies seem to be bothering him too. The zebra's mane is always standing erect like this. No. Sure. Stop.
That's beautiful.
The kingfisher. Yeah. They're fantastic birds, those saddleball storks. Female kingfisher.
It's a sweet.
Yeah,
little fish.
that is a great one. Eh? That's a good sized fish, that, eh? There we go.